Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video for your tropical update. Several systems, four to be specific, in the tropics, one of which we're watching for this week because this system, Tropical Depression 9, is going to affect us this week. So let's talk about every system one by one. First and foremost, as of this recording, Tropical Depression 9 is moving west at 9 miles per hour, has winds at 35 miles per hour. So once it gets to 39, that's when it'll become a tropical storm. Not an organized storm. Center of circulation is to the north of all the activity. Now, in an organized storm, center of circulation will actually be in the center of the storm. But center of circulation in particular just means where it's, where it's circulating around. This is where the spin is. So because of that, we're not expecting this to become some strong storm or develop into something scary over the next 48 hours. Not at all. Let's take a look at that track, shall we? I have the projected track over each individual model. By Wednesday, we're noticing much more of a northerly track to this system. Now, this projected track, the official forecast, calls for much quicker movement as it goes to the northeast here. Why? We have an upper level trough to the north that's going to dip to the south. It's going to bring this system to the northeast quickly. Because of all of this and because of the dry air in the Gulf, because there is some mid-level dry air, we're not expecting this to become a hurricane. The official track does not have this becoming a hurricane. So Thursday, sometime in the afternoon, it'll make landfall. By Friday, it'll already be out in the Atlantic. You're noticing that most of the individual models are congregating to the north. So we're in the cone, but we're not where the storm right now is expected to directly impact. So for us, we'll get a lot of rainfall from this, definitely. Now, the name to this system will either be Hermine or Ian. The reason I say that, which I'll show you in a second, is because it's competing to become the first become the next tropical storm with another tropical depression. 48-hour rain totals, several inches worth of rain expected. Look at Miami. Jeez, 8 inches. Now, whether or not this is this is just like a model projecting the rain. We are expecting several inches of rain in the next 2 days, and then on Thursday as well. Now, Tropical Depression 8, this isn't going to do much to the U.S. This little jumble of clouds and storms, that's the tropical depression. So this is competing with that. The first one to become the storm will be Hermine. The other one will be Ian. So we went to the northwest at 9. Here's the projected track to this storm. It'll go around the coast, or close to it anyway, and then it'll move quickly to the northeast. So this isn't expected to do much, and it'll be out in the ocean waters by the time the weekend hits. Now, Hurricane Gaston is our first major hurricane with winds at 115 miles per hour. That's a minimal Cat 3. That's a major hurricane. Almost stationary, moving to the north at 1. And look at this perfect buzzsaw shape. I mean, this is an impressive, powerful storm, which will be what we call a fish storm. Notice here, it just stays in the Atlantic. The projected track is expected to downgrade it to a 2 and 1 storm as it moves to the east, and this is Spain all the way over there. So they may have to deal with some winds and rain from this, but for the next 5 days, this is just going to be meandering around.